Absolutely, Carissa. Well, my big thing is passion art. I've been drawing since I was a little boy. My grandmother got me into drawing, and I was lucky enough to do a lot of art contests over the years as a child, and got a college scholarship to go to fine art for free. And as a teenager, one of my summer jobs was drawing pictures of people at the beach, and then doing airbrushing and painting surfboards and skateboards, snowboards, and
Were you the person that they walked up to that they were like, "This is like, can you draw this picture of us?" And they were
yeah,
like, "Oh, that's cool."
yeah, for
That's
sure.
really
Yeah, I
cool.
did that, and I'd also do little temporary tattoos on other kids, and I was just a kid myself at the time, but it was better than mowing lawns, which really I mowed lawns and helped doing construction, and I absolutely hated that type of work. And I was big into like heavy metal and punk rock music and skateboarding. And I suck at those things, but I was able to do the T-shirt design, the album covers, and stuff like that pretty well. And at first I did vandalism type of naughty graffiti, and then that led into doing mural artwork for restaurants and stuff. And then kind of one thing led to another, and I broke my leg as a snowboard contest, and my roommate was a professional tattoo artist, so he offered me a tattoo apprenticeship. I had to pay him like $20,000.
Oh wow.
I felt like that was kind of a rip-off and a scam at the time, but it was something I really wanted to pursue, and so
So was
I worked.
tattooing like something that you felt? Because I know that art was always like a huge part of your life. Was tattooing like ever an idea for you to go into, or was it something that was kind of more or less like brought up in a way that you felt you could continue your artistic talent?
Well, when I graduated high school back in 1998, so tattooing back then was kind of a very taboo thing. My parents were not supportive of the idea at all. They wanted me to be a computer engineer or entrepreneur and stuff like that. So I actually went to college for business and entrepreneurship, but it was so boring that I was just drawing pictures all the time.
While you were
That's
in school
all
for
it
that,
is.
yeah.
Honestly, all I really cared about was drawing pictures. And I even had a magazine that I was incorporated with, doing the photography and the artwork for and the graphics, kind of like you were talking about with graphic design. But with tattooing, I went into a lot of different tattoo shops thinking it was art, and every tattoo shop I went to didn't want me didn't want to tattoo my design. I'd bring them my drawing and say, "Hey, can you tattoo this on me?" And they said, "No, you have to pick it off the wall. You pick it, we stick it." And they had no creativity. So I really kind of lost my interest in being a tattoo artist until I met Everett Adams, a gentleman who taught me how to tattoo. He mentored me in it, and he did it all freehand, kind of like how Demetrio tattooed you, and how I do tattoos now is freehand drawing it on. And that led into taking it pretty serious. I did a lot of competitions in tattooing after that.
That's amazing. And then, like you said, it gives you the opportunity to really take your creativity. Because I feel like as an artist, I can't draw. I can paint, kind of, but to be able to feel almost like a prisoner within your craft, to not be able to express yourself, because you may have like this vision and this design that somebody else may not have, and you may have this approach of wanting to create it with certain colors and all these things. So it's really cool that you were able to have somebody apprentice you that kind of had that same creative mind, in the sense of like, no, like I freehand, because like you were saying, that wasn't something that a lot of tattoo artists were doing.
Right.
So these drawings, they were just kind of like, yeah, pick it and stick it.
Right,
Like
right.
whichever one you like on the wall, we can do for
Sure.
you. So do you feel like freehand, like in the tattoo community now, is something that you see more often, or do you feel like that's something that's still like when you meet somebody that's able to do that, that's just kind of like out of this world?
Yeah, the second part. A lot of my clients are a little bit scared, shocked, and impressed that I actually freehand, because they've never seen someone else that does it. I guess it's very rare still, especially nowadays with people drawing tattoos on a tablet. And it really is drawing when you do it on a tablet, but a lot of people think that you're just picking it off of Google and